Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is early morning crafts and coffee with Lori. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for being on this morning. And let me let you know today is the 20th day of lives. 20 days, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Thank you for being on today. Thank you for joining me in my happy space this morning. Woohoo! So excited about it this morning. My name is Lori Brown, and this is Early Morning Coffee with Lori. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, which just basically means I create crafts in the morning, beautiful cards that I create cards with a purpose. And the purpose is to create something to give to someone else, to bless someone else's day. Well, I hope you enjoyed your week. Here it is, the weekend, the holiday weekend, and that. So I'm really excited about what's coming up the rest of the next few days with with the grandchildren. I am excited about that. I'm going to have a wonderful week. Oh, that you are going to have a wonderful weekend as well. We have been working on an amazing collection called the Countryside Inn, and it's I'm trying to find a word to put. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Now I'm just getting started in these crafts. I haven't been doing it long, so that's why I call my website Lori's Crafting Journey, because as a beginner, I am learning how to build these beautiful cards. You know, when you were a child, you would sometimes in school they would put you had to put together these cute little cards, like when Mother's Day coming around, Father's Day come around, or even birthdays. We would make these little beautiful cards. And then Thanksgiving would come along and we would do Thanksgiving cards or Christmas cards, I think that now that I've discovered this, it takes it to a whole new level. And now that I'm a bit older, I think about the importance of relationships. I think about the importance of our family members. And I know there are some family members that are going through, Um, so, what I love to do is let me switch my screen here. Okay. So, what I love to do is create these beautiful cards for those that we love so much, right? Those that we support. Okay. A lot of what we do, a lot of what I do, and it's involved in my life is caregiving. When you are the youngest, or not even the youngest, sometimes when you're oldest and your family starts to age, you get to a point where it's time to care for them, right? And that is a whole new different world. And I am a part of that world now. So sometimes you got to carve out some time. That's why I call this my happy space. This is my happy space where I can create these beautiful cards, and then I can just pour into my cards the love and the caring and the time for someone else. So that's what we are at Early Morning Coffee with Lori. And today is Friday. This is my 20th day of lives. Woohoo! I celebrate at every one of my lives. I am celebrating because it is it's a I want to say it's not challenging, it's a journey, it's exciting, it's an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment to be able to get up and do these, get excited. I'm an early bird anyway. Whether you're watching this with me live or you're watching this with me on a recording, it's just I'm an early bird. And so that's your time. Hey, good morning, Terry. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Happy long holiday weekend to you too. And so I'm just saying this is a beautiful, beautiful, exciting thing to get involved in. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump right in because it's Happy Friday, and I got some fun cards to wrap up the Countryside Inn series collection. Okay. But before I do that, I have got to, I have got to get my cup. What are you having this morning? Hmm? What are you doing this morning? Have my coffee. And you know what? Just before I came in, I rushed in to get my coffee. You got coffee too? Yes, indeed. Woo-hoo. New coffee creamer, and it's pretty tasty. It's an oatmeal kind of coffee creamer, and it's pretty good. I'm working it. Ooh, and that's good too. So whatever your beverage is this morning, whether it's lemon water, tea, juice, whatever works for you, welcome this morning. Now we're going to jump right into the series and get started because I did something a little bit different on our fun. I think you're going to like it. It's a little bit challenging, but it worked. So I'm going to jump right into that. So let's switch over and let's get this party started. Here we go. All right. So we got going on here today. Let me fix my board here. So we have some. First, let me show you the series. Okay. Such a fun series. We started with our first card. This was the first one. Okay, this is the Country Inn collection that we did this week. So this one, and it says, "I'm so thankful." Here it is. This one stands out a little better. I am so thankful that you are in my life. You're in my life. Now, I know you can think of somebody that you are so thankful to have in your life. And I tell you what, people in your life that care for you, that support you, that is there is a lot of people don't have that. So if you can think of somebody, this would be a beautiful card, and that's the inside. Okay. The second card we did was, "May your years ahead be filled with last." That. Now, this one was an exciting card because it's the first time we did the embossing. Look at that. We embossed this card. Just going to do the front cover. It went through and did the whole card. Look at that. And then I just added in here. Remember, we bring a little outside in and we put a little button there. Very cute series. And then yesterday, a third card right here. It's a birthday card, birthday wishes. And this was a fun one because we had to cut out this. Then we had to strategically cut out a piece of that in the wild wheat color. And then I added a little accent. And then there's our little accent, a little outside. We brought the little outside in. Now, these are some beautiful cards. I'm so excited about what we got going on here. Okay, so we got this one. Now, if you don't know, I am duplicating to the best of my ability. I am duplicating the cards that are in the catalog. And here's the thing, being new and getting started, I've just seen some things that I absolutely love, decided to work on and do. Now, there were a lot of things or a lot of cutouts that they had I did not have. So what I did was I just went on and I replaced, we work with what we got, right? So I work with what I have and replaced and put in what now I'm starting to see a little bit of my own creativity come through, burst through the top. Okay. Was able to do. Now this is a bag. This is a little more challenging, and as we move on, I'm hoping around when we get started with the Christmas series, I'll be able to create the actual bag and the tag. So I just created the tag on a card. See, like this. Just created the tag on the card. All the same elements, it's just on the card. And you see the embossing on the bag? I did the embossing on the card. Then this one here was pretty much easy to do. I had all the ingredients, the pieces to that. And then we had this one over here, which is the one we did yesterday. I did not have this cutout die, so I something from another series I worked with and just added an accent to it. But it still come out good. And then I used the white tag there. So it came out beautiful. Now, today, of course, a lot of these cutouts I don't have. I had the stamps, but I didn't have the cut. So I just kind of came up with my own little deal. I kept what I could, and then I replaced it with something. Now, this is what we're going to work on. And today, a lot of this I didn't have, so I had to substitute, but it came out pretty good. So let's get started. All right, we are going to get started. Let me put this over here. All right, now I'm going to be speeding through today because I want to be able to get done with both of our cards. I think they're a lot of fun. So this is the card that I duplicated. I didn't have all the ingredients for the other one, but I added one of my little favorite pieces, the feather, the cute feather, a fan from the what was it? The Earth and Elegance series. I added that, but I used the country paper. Look at that. Beautiful. Always in my heart. Always in my heart. I added the little buttons here. And then we had the backdrop. So look at there. And then on the inside, I bought a little the outside, inside. Beautiful. Where you can go right on in here. And I got two styles of the designer paper right in here. So let's get started making this one. All right. Let's see. I got to cut out a few things. All right. Let's get this over here. We're going to first start with our base card. Now you can see that this card is a little darker in the catalog. So with this, I want to say this is boho blue. Boho blue. Still learning all the names of the cards, but we're getting there. So what I'm going to do is I already cut this out. So all I need to do is score it so that we can fold it up. All right. And we're going to score it at 4 1/4 right here. Uh-oh. And we're going to score it right there, 4 1/4. Fold this up. Here. All right. Let's make sure we get this nice and folded here. All right. So what are your plans this weekend? A lot of times this is the weekend to get things all cleaned up and ready for the season. Get the coats out, get the boots. But let me tell you what, here in Michigan, in the Detroit area, let me tell you, it's going to be 90 degrees. We're going to get 4 days. How about that for welcoming September? However, the trees are starting to turn. And speaking of trees, next week, we start our it's all about autumn series collection. Ooh, all about autumn is coming up. All right, so now we are going to here. Now I need to cut this out. I think I got this at 5. Let's see, 5 3. Yeah, 5 3/4. 5 3/4. So let me cut out this part for us. Okay, so we're going to go here 5 5. This is cut at 5 there. And then we're going to turn this around and do 3 3/4. 1, 2, 3. You see, I am getting so much better at this, right? So much better. All right. Okay. And we're going to put this down right here. And remember, our designer paper is two-sided so that we're able to really get the most of out of our paper using both sides. All right, so today I am going to be using tape here. I do like to use glue a little bit better. I'm waiting for my my glue to come in, because if you're off a little bit with glue, you can move things around a little bit. The center tape is like, it's going to be like this, and that's it. It is what it is. Okay, now we're going to stamp out our cutout. Well, actually, we're going to first, you see these little stamps that came with the Country Inn collection, just metal heads. So we're going to stamp a few of those on here. I think I'm going to do 1, 2. I did 3. I did 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do 3 of those, and I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to grab. All right, I always have to keep plenty of the wipes around because that ink is not playing. Okay, so we're going to kind of center this right here in the center. Okay, let me make sure it's dry so it'll stick on here. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna put this here, and this right here, this is called Night of Navy. Night of Navy saved me and my projects this week. Okay, it really did. And I got this in the Paper Pumpkin series that came in. I did not have a Night of Navy. And the only other blue, ink blue I had at the time was too light. It was just too light. Now, I got this idea from the catalog. Okay, we're going to do, let's say, one here. Okay. And then this is just bringing more of the accent in from, let's do about here. Do one about here. And then I'm going to do one. Let's do one about down, maybe a little bit about here. Okay. All right. So those are kind of like our accents where we're going to put our nice little buttons, jewels. They call them jewels. Okay. And then, all right, we have this. We're going to center this about right here. But we're going to do this one first. I think I got this size. Or is it this size we're going to use? We're going to put this one. I think I like this size a little better, guys. Much better. Right here. Just like that. That's going to go underneath. And we're going to sit that about here. All right. So, but what we have to have is we have to put in, you see, we got to put in our message right here. Okay. So let me get my stamper and my paper. Okay. This is the die we're going to use to cut out the fan. Okay, here's the paper we're going to use. And I'm going to center, you see, I kind of had the bunny right here. So I'm going to try and cut this in such a way that I can keep that bunny right there in the center because he's cute. He really is. He's cute. Keep that bunny. And you see, I strategically cut it out so I could get that flower right there. And you see, I got one right there. I found the pattern on this one. So I'm going to strategically put it and hopefully we'll get it just right. So we got to cut out that one. And I need my blue strip of paper to, this should work, to cut out this one because this is going to be in my heart. And you know what? I'm going to stamp that first. And then I'm going to my heart. All right, let's see where you at. Here you go. In my heart. Always in my heart. Ooh, I know that's right. Always in my heart. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Always in my heart. Okay. All right. We want to make sure this is good and dry. And we're going to put that one right here in my heart. All right. We'll put about center. Okay. That's good. Pull it down a little bit. Sometimes I'd be a little off. I try and keep it. I say this from time to time. I do be doing this the Lorrie Brown way, okay? And that's the only way I know how to do it until I get good and skilled and learn a little more. Just do it my way. Do it my way. At least until I find out the better way to do it. And I'm sure that I'll get a lot of that good stuff from my sponsor. Okay. All right. And then we're going to do it right here. About here. Okay. Oops. Beautiful. Came out just right. So I'm going to need to stamp this one. Need to put it just about here and kind of guesstimate so that it don't cut it up. Okay. So that's the second stamp. So we got to do that one. Oh, and we got one more. And that is going to be this one right here. Now you notice I have the always right here. And what happens is, I had to do this because I did not have the die. Because there's a die with always on it. Right here, we're always on it. That is perfect. So what I have to do is I got to do my way here. And what I did was I stamped always. And I put it on a round dot there. Okay. So we're going to go on and stamp and put always. We're going to stamp always right here. Okay. Let's see if I can nail this one. Put this up to the side. And we're going to do always right here. Beautiful. And then right over always, I put another one of the, just to give it a little more something, something, if you know what I mean. Just a little more something, something. I think I'm going to do this one this time instead of the other one. And you know what? They do have smaller blocks. I think on my next time I order, I'm going to get the smaller blocks or these little small. Okay, and I put it right over the W and the A. So I'm pulling this down a little bit so that I can see it a little bit. Okay, hopefully I can get this to come out nice. Just the W and the A right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, that's not bad. All of this littleness I got is going to disappear. Okay. And then I'm going to just put the die right here. Okay. And do it as close as I can. I'm going to cut it just like that. Boom. And I think that's all the cutting that we got to do with the machine. So I'm going to move this over. Okay. So we can get started with that. The embossing machine. Okay. And move this over here. And we're going to grab our machine. I have, I like to be able to start with something else. I find that truly amazing. Okay, I need to get the top one here. Okay, this is our top. So let's do our fan first. Okay, we're going to do it this way. And remember, I mentioned that I wanted to make sure that I got the bunny in there. Okay, I want to get the bunny in there. So I'm going to put the fan die right here. And this is going to be my piece that centers it all right there. Okay, and I think I got him just there where I need him at. I don't want the bunny cut off. I want to get him just right. Okay, I think that's it. Now I'm going to slide this down just like that. And we're going to let me get it in there. I think I got it. Let's run this through. All right. So, did we get the kids off and running? They're probably a couple of weeks in or about a week in school now, getting that routine down. How is that going? I hope that's going good for everyone. You know, getting started with the fall routine takes a minute. Okay. Here is our die. It came out beautiful. You see that? And I got my bunny in there. All right. So that's the one cut out. Okay. Let's set that there. Now the second cutout is this one. And this message in my heart. Okay, I'm going to try and get it just like this so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm hoping that it's centered just right. And you know what? My hands just are not steady like they used to. They used to be so steady, right? Not today. Okay, let's see if we can run this through. I like to do things only one time. I don't want to have to do them twice. Okay, so let me speed things up here because I really do. Okay, in my heart, that's not as even. That's kind of off. Not only that, it cut it off. I can't do that. I can't get nobody a card that's cut off. So what I'm going to do is just real quickly here, I'm going to restamp this. Okay, take this one off. And in my heart, and I'm going to stamp in my heart again. And we're going to get this centered right. Always in my heart. Not cut off heart, but in my heart. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this again on here. I'm kind of doing this over to the side so I don't have to take the machine down, move the machine again. Came out beautiful. And this time, I think I am going to put this down and I am going to see if I can get it a little bit better. All right. And I am going to put just a tiny bit of tape on the top. I'll show you what I'm doing in a second so that it does not move. I'm thinking, let's see. I think we got it this time. Okay, see, I put a little tape on here this time to make sure so that we can make sure that doesn't move. So let's roll this in here. All right, let's see how that comes out for us. Beautiful, much better. Much, much better. See? It's much better. Okay. And then the final one I'm going to use to cut out is this one. All right, we're going to cut this one out right here. Always. It'll be a little tight, but as long as we got that A in there and we got that's okay. Nice. I think we got it. Okay. Let's slide this one in like there. And we're going to put it down just like that. And here we go. Let's run it through. Okay, here we go. We got it. We got it. All right, so we're going to move these over to the side, out the way here. All right, I'm going to take tape off my little die. Over here. Okay, I think that's all we needed. This one, and this one. All right. Let's put this down here. Okay, we got our pieces. So we're going to bring our card back up. We got all our pieces. Now for always, I'm going to just cut this round off because I can't keep it all on there. It'll be too big for my piece. So right at the A, I'm just going to cut straight across like that. Okay. All right. Now I gotta get my dimensionals out. Okay, this will work. And we are going to, just a second, I'm going to pull this. I love start my day doing these cards. I love it. I love it. Did I say I loved it? I do. I really do. It's like I call it like I call it my getaway. You know, it's like my getaway. All right, here we go. Okay, now, so the first thing we're going to do is I am going to put my always in my heart right in the center here. Okay, we're going here. Let me put that. So I am going to use okay. Do a little of the tape here. Actually, I think I'm a little thin. I got this. These are my little glue dots. I love these glue dots too. I keep saying, I love this. I love that. I love this. It's the truth though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been using this tool a little more often. They call it the pick me up tool. And it just kind of helps keep it off my fingers. Okay, there we oh, come on off of there. There we go. Got it. All right, that's one. And then I'm gonna put one more right there. Oh, come off pretty good that time. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put that right in here. But I want to make sure it's centered now as much as I can. Let's pull this up a little bit. Okay, that's about center. Okay, if I had the eye, it's about center. Okay, so in my heart. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on dimensionals. And we got one here and then one here. All right, we're going to do bum, bum, bum. And you know what? Before I put them on the dimensionals, you guys, I have got to put my strip, the back strip. Okay, come on. Okay. This strip right here. Okay. This is going to go in the back like this. It gives it just a new, this is going to go in the back. This just gives it a new accent on there, a nice little. So before I put the dimensionals on, I am going to make sure this is glued down. So we're just going to take this about here and there. Okay. And we're going to put it nice and even about, I think that works, about here. Okay. Okay, yes. That works. Okay, now I'm going to put my dimensionals on. One here and one here. There and there. Got it all pretty good. You know what? I'm going to put, let's see, do I need one more on here? Okay, so we're going to put this just so. But I want it down a little bit because I have to have room to make sure that we're going to put this here, that my little fan is going to be comfortable and get that in so that it won't. Yeah, so let's do it about here. I think that will work. Okay. All right, then next we're going to slide this about here. I want this to come on top, but I want it turned enough so that the envelope won't interfere when I do the envelope. And then we're going to put this one on dimensionals right here. So let's put this on the dimensional. Then we're going to do the inside, and then this one will be done. And we're going to, all I need is one, I believe. One would be good. Put that right there. Always in my heart. Beautiful. That works. That works. And then you can still see all the elements of the card. Nice. Okay. And then I'm going to cut the tail off of, I'm going to cut the tail off of this. Okay. And we are going to turn this over. This flag, we're going to put this dimensional right here. And then I'm going to do, let me see. I'm going to do a side one right here. I'm going to do this piece because it's kind of thin and it's going to keep this middle piece down for me. Perfect. See how that works perfectly? And then I'm going to just pull this one off. Come on off. Oh, before I pull it off, let me go on and cut this. Now, in between each fan, you can just kind of snip it a little bit and it'll open it up. One here, one here. I want to give it that feel. I'm going to leave this one intact. And I'm going to do this one just because I got the dimensional on it. I want to give it some kind of support. And do one more here. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take this off. 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're going to slide this in. Okay, nice. I'll move it over just a little more so we can see our little accents right there. All right, look at there. Look at that. Look, and then got our little bunny there. Nice. Countryside Inn collection. Look at that. Got it going on. Look at that beautiful print. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, now we got to keep moving. And then, let me get rid of this one. This one was not a good one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my bead. And we're going to put our little, I'm going to put one here, our little jewels. And this is the, see, this is the same. It's the wild wheat. That's what they call it. We did a lot of work with the wild wheat on one of the cards. And I absolutely loved it. And I'm just going to fill in the center this of all. Some of them are smaller. So the center of these little flower petals. One right here. Nice. I'm going to pick up another one. I'm going to put this one right here. Got it. Beautiful. And I got about, what, 3 more? Actually, there's one right here. Put that one there. One here. Nailed it. And then we're going to do a small one right there. Right here. Okay. And then we're going to do one more small one right there. I can't wait until next week because all in autumn. Autumn is here. And oh, I got some fun stuff. And we're going to be using a lot of these jewels here next week. The mauve and the green and the gold. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's going to be my week number 5. Can you believe it? Okay, let me keep going. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring a little of the outside in. Okay. And this is what we're doing on the inside. Okay. So I need to have that. I cut these out already. Did I cut them? Let me move this. And let me see where this one is at. Let's see. And you know what? I did one with bloopers. Okay. I did one with the bloopers. Let me tell you, I had a lot of bloopers going on. All right, I think we're back in the game here. There we go. All right, there we are. Okay, now we're getting ready to do the inside, and I need to cut out this piece here. I thought I had that one cut, but I did not. So let me grab that piece, and we are going to cut this. All right. Uh-oh, let me fix this right here. Okay, I got it. So now we're going to go through and cut out this. I know it's 5 by 3 and 3/4. So we're going 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3/4. Look at there. You know what? I know you guys got to be proud of me because I am nailing cutting out this. Now I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh very hard if this isn't the right side. It is. Okay, so we're layering these. Okay, and I'm just going to take this and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do one in the center too, just to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that our dots are going up and down like this. And we're going to center that right in the center. Okay, and then we're going to, let's see. Now we're going to do our white piece right here. That's where a message can be put on there, okay? And we're going to do, let me see, I believe this one is this, yeah. Okay, so we're going to take this page here. All right, we're going to cut this just a little more. It's a little too big, okay? So we're going to get our thing that we're sure this is 3 and 3/8. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to make sure this side is 4 and 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I promise you, I am not at the point where I remember these things, but I got a little chart over here on the side that helps me with the measurements. And then I can tell you the measurement of the card I learned. I did nail that one, okay? Okay, so we're going about right here. I think that'll work. Okay, see that. And then we're going to add one more little piece just to bring a little more of the outside in. And I think this fits just about right. It's a smidgen, just a smidgen. But we're going to go with this just like right. And this is, okay. And then we're going to take a look. It's wide enough. I think I can get away with this tape. Okay. And we're going to line this up right there, right at the top. Okay. Cover our base. Okay. There we have it. And that is our first fun card for today. So we got this one. Nailed it. Look at that. Beautiful. And you know what? I do like this color card first. This blends better with the flower and everything. Always in my heart. That's our first fun card for today. Woohoo! We nailed it. Let's see, is this stuck or can I move this over a little bit? There we go. Absolutely wonderful. So now this is going to be very quick, but it is so fun. Look at this, you guys. Okay, this is my version of that final card. Oh, hold on, I dropped my glue. This is the version. Look how fun that is. Isn't that cute? So the good thing is there's only 2 things I gotta cut out. Everything else is already cut. So we can put this together real quick. It's nice, it's dainty. Thinking of you, I brought my little feather in here again. I used the same color as the color scheme we got going on here. And then I added just this little twine right here on the side. Look at there. Wow. And I'm gonna tell you how it looks. This is my version because I didn't have all the pieces in the other one. We're going to sit down over here and we're going to get started. Now, I got the cutout here. I got our twine. I got our who. You got somebody, I'm thinking of you today. Who are you thinking about today? And then we're going to cut out our card on the inside. And then we're going, now, this is what's going to be interesting. How do I cut this? Fold it properly. I'm going to score it right here at 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Okay. Okay, let's take this out. Okay, 4 1/4, and we're going to fold that just like so. Okay, make sure it's folded. It normally needs to fold. Okay, so I had to figure out, well, how in the world am I going to cut this, right? So that it's going to work. So I got the biggest die cut for this one. And all I have to do is just pull it over to the side like this. So let's go on and get this glued down. I'm happy with that because I told you, doing it the Lorrie Brown way. Let me tell you, the Lorrie Brown way is something else. Okay. Oh, wow. I think I used all that one up. Let me see if I can grab another one here. Let's see if this is going to work for me. There we go. I think that is going to be sufficient enough to make sure that it covers it. So when I cut it out, I'll be cutting them all together. Okay, in the machine. I'll be cutting them together. Okay. All right. So let me push all this over a little bit. Make sure nothing's sticky on here. All right. We gotta cover up our stickiness. Okay. I don't want nothing getting sticky. Okay, so this is what we're going for. All right, so let me grab this. Okay. Okay, so we got to cut out pieces. Now, here we go. I'm going to do it this way, okay? And then I'm going to grab the die, okay? And I'm going to place it just enough to keep the fold when it cuts it out, okay? Just enough to keep the fold. So I'm going to turn it right here. And then we're going to pull it right through here, just in the fold. All right. About there, we'll do it. Okay, let's push this baby through here. All right. There we go. Got it. So this is the whole envelope. I'm running it through, okay? It's a bit harder, but boom, we got it. Now watch this. It comes right off, right loose. And then look, we got our card. See that? Okay. Now we got to run through one more. That's for our centerpiece. Okay, I don't know the actual sizes of these dies. They're all a part of that. That oh wait. Has got to be straight. Okay. There we go. Got it. Okay. So happy Friday to everyone. It seemed like there go our piece right there. That Friday came fast this week. And I cannot believe that. I keep saying it over and over again. I can't help myself. Day number 20. Day of doing lives. Right? How fun is that? Okay, you see how we carved that out? All I did was put the die over to the side when I cut it, so that it wouldn't so I could keep that fold. All right, now we're going to put this one right on the inside here. Okay, I'm going to put the glue. Right, and we're going to nail it just like that. Okay, put it right in the center, and then this is where they're going to do their writing, thinking of you. Thinking of you. That's right. Okay, now here we go. I'm going to put this on dimensionals right up here. One there. And one here. One and two. And we're going to sit this right. Well, we want to do it the right way, though. All right. And you know what? This fits this just perfect. Bring it down just a little bit so we can get our feather. All right. Got it in there. Okay. And then we're going to stamp right in the middle. Okay. We want to keep working. Right. That's what I'm doing. And I'm adding just another right here. We're going to put, nail it right there. Beautiful. Okay. And I'm also going to put the little jewel right here. While I'm at it, just put it all together. Small one on here. Just enough. Right in the center. Okay. Two. We can cut them, but I think I can pull these. No, I'm going to cut it so that I can fan this. So we got 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go over here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, got that. Okay, and I don't think I'm gonna need the whole. So I've been a week without my favorite crafting. Let me put this on dimensional. Without my favorite crafting. But I do know my sponsor is back in town, which means that's good for me because I can get over there sometime and get my scissors back. I need those scissors. And I left them, I was over there doing some crafting. I learned so much from her when I get over. And she's so generous and practice and ask questions about how to do this and how to do that. And like I said, she is amazing at at being there. Okay, so we want this to kind of still be turned just a little bit. I don't want it exactly. Okay, there we go. We got it. And we got our fan. Okay. And our little, this one up, this one down. Just so. And you see, I could have cut this even a little more. So I'm going to snip this off just a little bit more so the tail won't be sticking out there. Now let's see if I can get it before. I should have did this before I put it down on the dimension. Okay, snip it just a little more. Okay, there we go. That is going to work. Okay, so we got that. Now the last part of this card is we're going to just put a little something something in there. Fine. And the way I had it in the book, I'm gonna just kind of thread it right here. Okay. Let's see if it's going to go in for me. Come on. There we go. Got it. And I'm going to just wrap it around that dimensional right there. Okay. And then I'm just going to give it a little knot right in the center here. Put a glue dot on it. Just about here. And I'm going to run it through here again. Just to give it a cute little knot. There we go. Cute little knot. And then I'm going to cut it about here. Give it a little length to it. Okay. Okay, and just tighten this up just a tiny bit, not too much. I like the knot right there. I'll move this around here like that. All right, now let's get done. Wow, we are done. We are done. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Got my little glue dot here. I'm put the little glue dot on there. Right on the back there. Oh, I don't want to miss one. Okay. Right here. I'm gonna put it about right here. Okay. And then I'm gonna just stick it right there. Tighten it up just a little bit and put our knot right there. Isn't that fun? Thinking of you. And I actually feel like I need to, when you open it, put a little something, something there. But you know what I'll do? I'll just bring in one of my little dots here. That's all I need, just to add a little something extra. Okay. Nice. Look at that. Thinking of you and always in my heart. This is Fun Friday, Early Morning Crafts and Coffee with Lorrie. Thank you so much for coming along with me this week. It has been an incredible week. Just thank you for being here. We have done some amazing things this week. We got this whole week. We did our first card. This is the Countryside in Collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we nailed it. We got all 5 of look at that, all 5 of our duplicates from the catalog. And if you look at this right here, this one, my version of this one, that one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let us move things over here. All right. And I just want to say thank you for coming along with me on this journey this week. It was a great week. So much. And I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell my skills are getting better. better. I'm so excited they're getting better. And I want to say thank you because this space I will never be able to explain. I think I think some of you might be able to understand to be able to get out this space in this early morning to do something special. And I know someone I'm going to give each and every one of those cards to. If you would like one of the cards, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to put that up right here. My newsletter is lorriescraftingjourney.com. Now, it's called Lorrie's Crafting Journey Weekly, I believe is what I call it. They go out on Saturdays. I got one coming out tomorrow. Okay, so sign up for it so that you can get some of the fun stuff. I'm gonna be offering cards and just so much fun stuff. Fall is coming, Christmas. Ooh, so many good fun things, and I want you to be a part of it. So go there and sign up for the newsletter. It'll pop up. Just fill out your information, and no, your information will never be shared with no one. I will only use it just to send out newsletters, special announcements, and things like that. Nothing more than that, I promise you. Okay. And then the other thing is, if you need to contact me, go to my website, lorriesjourney.com, and click contact and just fill it out and come directly to my email. I work right after this. I'll be hopping on to work as soon as I get done with this. I'll be doing all of that. But let me tell you, you can contact me and I will get back with you as soon as I see that email. I'm gonna call you. Get in touch with you. So that's it for today. Thank you. This is week number 4. We nailed. Woo! And I so enjoyed you being here with me this morning. Have a fabulous weekend. I will be here Memorial Day morning. Sorry. It's so early. I can get it done and still have a wonderful time. I can't help myself. It's all about autumn. I have about it on Monday morning. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do this week. So excited. All right, done for that. Pray that you all be safe and careful over the holiday. I pray for you and all your families. I don't know you by name, but I do pray for all good and love to happen to you and your family. And if you're going through anything like the hurricane that came through and just take people something else and all the other things that's going on, I pray for peace in the midst of the challenges. Okay. All right. Until next time, have a fantastic week. Oh, and don't forget to smile at someone. Put a smile on someone's face today. Put a smile on someone's face today because that will in one form or another it's going to reflect back on you. Okay. All right. Crafting with a purpose. Starting the day the Lorrie Brown way. This is Brown Early Morning Coffee, Crafts and Coffee with Lorrie. Checking out. See you next week. Bye. All right. Mhm.